So on Thursday, Pastor Sergey was here and we butchered Bashful. And so it took him about 2.5 to 3 hours to clean the pig up and cut it into pieces and bring it inside. And then we cut it up into roasts and loins and pieces for plov, a rice pilaf, or for borscht. And some set aside as roast that will be ground into ground meat later. And what I'm doing now is I'm cooking up all the lard that was not the best for conserving what they eat solo. I'll show you that in a minute. So I've been cooking this all day yesterday, really low heat, and it's getting really good here. So what I'll do is I will pour the liquid into jars, and it'll be lard that we use when we cook potatoes and those kind of things. It's very cheap. You don't have to use as much like with oil, and it's actually healthier for you. But the pieces that are left over, the skin or the little bit of meat, kind of create these little crackling pieces. Let me see if well, you can see some that are done there and one that's not. And so I actually conserve those as well, and I use those to as a kind of an additive, like to green beans or something like that, because it's really kind of like bacon. So I use it in, sometimes I'll throw it into a pot of rice or buckwheat or something like that. Adds just a little bit of flavor to it. So Max is getting ready to wash the jars there, and they'll go into the oven to sterilize, and then I'll start filtering this and putting it in the jars. Now, the good stuff, what we did is mix it with salt and then conserve it. And this is a jar that's not as full. And so here they like to eat the salt. Usually either it's frozen and they slightly thin it, or cured with salt like this. They eat it a lot of times on dark bread with garlic. So it's kind of a big part of the traditional diet here. I don't eat it, and Mark doesn't eat it, but the guys do. The Bashful wasn't that big of a pig, so she didn't have a lot. They only got like 3 or 4 jars on this one. And so I only got about 20 liters of the lard that's cooking up with the, I call them cracklings. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing today, finishing up the pig. But we've got a full freezer now of pig.